facing challenges as a CEO turned into a girl. Daniel Walker grew up in a suburban neighborhood, the only son in a traditional family that valued masculinity and success. From an early age, he felt different from his peers. While other boys reveled in sports and roughhousing, Daniel found himself drawn to the colorful, soft fabrics of his sister's dresses. He would sneak into her room after school, trying on her clothes, twirling in front of the mirror, and losing himself in the sensation of the fabric against his skin. In those moments, he felt a profound sense of joy and freedom, a stark contrast to the expectations placed upon him by his family and society. However, Daniel quickly learned that these moments were to be hidden. On one occasion, his mother caught him wearing one of his sister's dresses and gasped in horror, scolding him for being silly and not acting like a real boy. The shame that followed was overwhelming. He vowed never to let anyone see him like that again, burying his desires deep within himself. As he grew older, the thrill of dressing up was replaced with guilt and fear. Daniel hid behind a facade of stoicism, channeling his energy into his studies and career, all while suppressing the part of him that longed for expression. The invitation arrived on a Friday afternoon, an elegant card embossed with the company logo. The annual retreat was to be held at a luxurious tropical resort, a paradise designed to rejuvenate weary executives and foster team bonding. The thought of spending a week in such a place filled Daniel with excitement and trepidation. What if this could be the chance he had been waiting for? A chance to explore Danny in a setting far removed from the scrutiny of his corporate life. With a fluttering heart, he decided to confide in Sarah, his trusted assistant. They had worked closely for years, and he hoped she would understand. As he poured out his heart, Daniel was taken aback by Sarah's reaction. Instead of shock or disapproval, she listened intently, her expression thoughtful. "Daniel, I think that's a brilliant idea. You deserve to explore this side of yourself," she said, her eyes shining with encouragement. "I'd be happy to help you prepare." The prospect of sharing his secret with someone else filled Daniel with a strange mix of fear and exhilaration. Together, they began to plan the transformation. Over the next week, Daniel's penthouse transformed into a preparation hub for his new identity. Dresses were chosen, flowing sundresses, chic cocktail outfits, and elegant evening gowns that highlighted his physique. Sarah became his confidant and stylist, guiding him through the intricacies of makeup application and hairstyling. Each session filled Daniel with a sense of liberation he had never experienced before. However, despite the excitement, Daniel couldn't shake the feeling of fear and doubt that loomed in the background. Each time he caught a glimpse of his reflection, a whisper of anxiety crept in. What if someone recognized him? What if they judged him? Would the world accept Danny? With the retreat approaching, Daniel oscillated between excitement and anxiety, torn between the freedom he yearned for and the pressures of conformity. As the retreat commenced, Danny stepped out into the warm tropical air for the first time, heart racing with a mixture of excitement and fear. At the welcome dinner, she blended effortlessly with the other attendees, her charming smile and magnetic presence drawing people in. Danny became the life of the party, regaling colleagues with stories and jokes. In the midst of the festivities, she caught the attention of Alex, the company's talented project manager. Known for his sharp intellect and engaging personality, Alex found himself intrigued by Danny. Their conversations flowed effortlessly, laughter ringing in the air as they bonded over shared interests and life experiences. For the first time, Daniel felt free. Danny was welcomed and admired, shedding the weight of societal expectations. The compliments flowed, and he reveled in the newfound acceptance, although a part of him worried about what would happen when the retreat ended and reality set back in. As the days passed, Daniel's dual existence became exhilarating. By day, he navigated corporate meetings as the composed CEO, while by night, he blossomed into Danny, living without fear of judgment. The contrast between his corporate persona and Danny's vibrant self was stark yet exhilarating. During the retreat's talent show, Danny felt an urge to participate. When her name was called, she surprised everyone with a soulful rendition of a classic song. As she sang, A surge of empowerment coursed through her. The audience was captivated, and she felt a profound connection to the woman she was becoming. After the show, Alex approached her, admiration evident in his eyes. "You were incredible up there," he said, his voice warm and genuine. They shared a private moment on the beach that night, where Dani revealed her passion for music and the liberating power of dressing as a woman. It was a moment that solidified their bond, but it also stirred an uneasiness within Dani. As Dani's bond with Alex deepened, so did her internal struggles. Each night spent as Dani brought joy, but with it came fear. What if someone found out? What would happen to Daniel's career? What would his family think? One evening they walked along the shore, waves lapping at their feet. Dani shared her fears with Alex. "What if they find out who I really am?" she asked, her voice trembling. "What if they don't accept me?" Alex took her hand, grounding her. "You deserve to be who you are, Dani. I admire your courage. You shouldn't have to hide," he reassured her. His words resonated deeply within her, and she found comfort in his support. Yet the fear remained. A few days later, during a casual meeting, Daniel overheard two colleagues whispering about his absence during a team-building event. "I heard he's been acting strange lately, missing meetings to relax," one of them said, raising alarm bells in Daniel's mind. The whisper sent a shiver down his spine, igniting doubts about how much longer he could maintain this double life. As the retreat drew to a close, Daniel found himself torn. He had to choose between his professional life and the freedom Dani provided. During a quiet dinner under the stars, Alex opened up about his own struggles with identity and acceptance. "I've always felt different," he admitted. "It's hard to fit into a mold that society creates." Encouraged by Alex's vulnerability, Daniel felt a powerful connection. "Alex," he began, his voice trembling, "there's something I need to tell you. Dani isn't just a character for me. She's a part of who I am." Alex looked surprised but intrigued. "What do you mean?" Taking a deep breath, Daniel explained his journey with cross-dressing, how he had kept it hidden for so long, and how Dani was an expression of his true self. Instead of backing away, Alex took his hand, affirming her identity. "I think Dani is incredible," he said softly. "You should never have to hide." The next morning, as the retreat ended, Daniel stood at a crossroads. He could return to his life as the unflinching CEO or embrace the woman he had come to love being. With Alex's support echoing in his mind, he made the decision to embrace Dani fully. He returned to the office with trepidation. The atmosphere shifted as his colleagues adjusted to his new identity. Some were supportive while others were less so. During a critical meeting, one board member made a snide remark about feminine antics, igniting a fire within Dani. Instead of retreating, she stood her ground, presenting her innovative ideas with confidence and poise. Over time, Dani's resilience and professionalism earned her respect. She initiated programs to support LGBTQ+ rights within the workplace, garnering admiration from those who once doubted her. Dani had not just transformed physically. She had become the woman she was always meant to be. Her relationship with Alex flourished, built on love, trust, and shared experiences. They became a formidable team, supporting each other through the trials of life and the complexities of corporate existence. However, the journey was not without challenges. Dani faced prejudice and misunderstanding, but her confidence only grew. She attended meetings in tailored suits that celebrated her femininity, and her innovative ideas shone through, earning her the respect she deserved. In quiet moments, Dani would reflect on her transformation. She remembered the boy who hid behind closed doors, scared of the world outside. Now, standing tall as a confident woman, she embraced her journey and the love that surrounded her. "This is who I am," she would tell herself, a mantra of self-acceptance that echoed in her heart. The board members, initially wary, began to recognize Dani's brilliance. Her ability to connect with employees on a personal level created a more inclusive environment. Dani initiated programs to support LGBTQ+ rights within the workplace, garnering respect from those who once doubted her. Dani had transformed into her true self, blossoming into a vibrant woman who embraced all aspects of her identity. Her relationship with Alex deepened into a beautiful romance filled with understanding and mutual respect. They became partners not just in love but also in life, celebrating each other's journeys. At a celebratory gathering in the office, Dani stood before her colleagues, confident and radiant. "I am Dani Walker," she declared, a proud smile gracing her lips. "And I'm here to show you that our differences are what make us stronger." As the applause filled the room, Dani knew that she had finally found her place in the world. The journey was not easy, but it was hers, filled with love, acceptance, and the courage to be true to herself. Together with Alex, she faced the future with hope and determination, ready to embrace every moment of her beautiful, authentic life.